Hello and welcome to the channel. If you are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the like button too because that really helps me out. Thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this. Destructions All-Star. That's the one that's behind me right here. Now, there like when the game first came out, I mean, it's a nice concept idea. Um but it wasn't very sustainable because not a lot of people have a PlayStation 5 to play the game on. So your marketing target, or the amount of people that are available with PlayStation 5 that's going to be able to sit and play this game, is going to be very minimal, you know? So anyway, let's go ahead and cover the article over here, and I will tell you my suggestion on what Sony should do with this IP. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so here we are at IGN. Destruction All-Stars to add online bots to help with times of low player activity. The AI bots will help ensure full matches even during low times of player activity for online matchmaking, which is kind of sad. PlayStation 5 exclusive Destruction All-Stars will be getting a various new features and quality of service updates, including the addition of online bots that would help with low times of player activity for online matchmaking. Developer Lucid Games shared the update on Reddit, and while there are no definite dates as of yet, the team wanted to be transparent with it was planning for Destruction All-Star. Lucid Games explained that with a community the size of Destruction All-Star spread across the world, we do have peak times and low times of player activity for online matchmaking. To ensure matches are filled to capacity at all times, AI bots will take the remaining spaces if real players can't be found. This will apply to all modes except for Blitz, which is a competitive mode that will always consist of only real players. In addition to bots, Destruction All-Stars will also be getting global parties to let players party up with friends and queue into both solo and team modes, which was kind of like one of those updates that people wanted to have, that wasn't there before, into both solo and team modes. A playlist feature will allow for only your favorite game modes to be selected, and many quality of service improvements. Slams are being looked at as well. Have spotted that sometimes feels like you aren't slamming anything. Yeah, I know the feeling because that happened to me. Hits are also something that team is actively working on alongside balancing the gameplay and adjusting how powerful or weak some of the characters' abilities appear to be against others. Destructions All-Star was released in February 21 on PlayStation Plus, which was a good game, and I played it for a little bit, and then I just kind of lost interest and just stopped playing it in general. Now, now, to me, I think this is my opinion, by the way, that Destruction All-Star should have been like Sony's free-to-play version of their games. Like, most companies have specific games that are really, really popular and that are free to play. And yeah, they do add the microtransaction and all that good stuff. But I think that Destruction All-Star was kind of aiming towards that, but also giving you a great looking game. But the problem is like not a lot of people have PlayStation 5s. So like I said before, your targeted audience is very, very little, and the people that have PlayStation 5s, they're reselling it or whatever. So the problem is not enough people are getting their hands on it. Who knows? Maybe a few years from now that you should just make this game a cross-platform. Just make it for all the consoles. I think if they did it that way, then this game will be successful somewhat. I don't know. It could be somewhere between, like, EA has their free-to-play game. They have Apex Legends. Obviously, you still have Fortnite and all those other games. But to be completely honest, I think that this game should be cross-platform. It should be available on your PC, your Xbox, even your Switch. I think Sony missed the opportunity here, because if they had just released this game to everybody, I think it would have caught on, or at least at the end of the day, it would give more people playing it, and you wouldn't having this issue where you're having to add on bots in order to compensate for the low player activity, because not a lot of people have PlayStation 5, and its shortage is going to last throughout this whole year as well as next year. You don't know when you're going to get your hands on a PlayStation 5, and I doubt that you would want to play or buy Destruction All-Star. For all those people that did have PlayStation Plus, did you end up just adding it to your account? Because you can actually add it to your account, so if you ever get a PlayStation 5, the game will be available. Let me know in the comments below if you do that, because that's what I did before, and I would just add games that I know I'm never going to play. I just add them on to my account because it's free. Who knows? Maybe I might get around to playing with it. Or if Sony didn't want to do the whole cross-platform, what they could have did is they should have made Destruction All-Star also available on the PlayStation 4. At least then you would have more people to play with, because there's a shit ton of people on the PlayStation 4. There's over like 20 or 30 million or over 100 million PlayStation 4 that are sold on the whole world or some shit like that. So I think it's just the missed opportunities. Anyway, let me know what's your thought of this. Do you like what I have to say about it? Do you like my insights? Let me know in comments below. As always, I appreciate you guys watching the videos, liking and subscribing, all that good stuff. All right, thank you very much, and have a wonderful weekend.